What's up, Saber fans? Armando here. I have another Saber. Let me lower this a little bit. I have another Saber review. Actually, it's an empty hilt. This is going to be my next hilt that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, it's got sinus has been raining a lot here in Miami, a lot of humidity, so I gotta weather breathe right. So I'm representing Saber Force conditioning. Started out by my good friend Brian Gomer. It's an awesome group. You guys gotta check it out. Saber Force conditioning. So, anyways, my next hilt is gonna be a Nexus. I just previously did a Nexus for my same friend that I just mentioned, Brian Gomer. But I wanted to do what I wanted to do a little different is I wanted to start to countersink the AV switches, and I'm relatively new. I've got like maybe 6 sabers that I've built. This is the first from the number one I did. I've been doing it right, correctly, making sure that all the weld spots are correct. Everything is heat shrink, the correct resistors on there. I've been doing it right. You want to check out my other videos. I've been using 3D chassis. I've been doing it right. So if you want to check out my other videos, you can see that I've been doing things correctly, even though I just started. So anyways, I don't have a lathe. I don't have a drill press. I don't have nothing of that. So what I did today is I went to my neighborhood hardware store and I bought a countersink drill bit that would work for a 12mm and a 16mm AV switch hole. So I never done this AV switch countersink before, so I wanted to try it out first on a different hill. So I have an empty Ultra Sabers. You know the Ultra Sabers, all the switches are like this, high rise and stuff. My taste, I don't like that. I like for it to be flush, right? Be flush. So I took an Ultra Sabers that I have. This is a Initiate LE V3, I guess, and it's empty. Eventually, I will build it. So what I did is I wanted to try and countersink this on this hill before I do it on the one that I'm building. Just make sure, you know, that I've never done it before. So here's and of course Ultra Sabers will have 16mm holes. So there's the switch right there, 16mm. Here's the hilt, and there's the hole that I countersink. Can't see it that good because it was aluminum, and I sanded it down real nice, and then I took a Sharpie to it in there so you will see the aluminum like here. So check it out, look how nice this came out. Countersink, 16mm without that high rise thing. Look how nice and flush that came out. See that? That's how I think they should be. Nice and flush. See? Look at how nice that looks. Instead of like this, all high like that, sticking out. Now it's nice and flush. See that? Like I said, I didn't do this with a drill press. I don't have a lathe or nothing like that. I did that by putting it on the ground, putting my feet, holding it down with my feet, and using this. There's a countersink right there. Just a regular old battery operated drill. That's what I use. Maybe in the future, hopefully, I can get a lathe. I can get a drill press. So, since this came out so good, look how nice it came out, man. That looks nice and countersink. Real nice and flush. Look how nice that looks. You can't even see it's there hardly. See that? Look how nice it came out. Nice and flush. So, since I saw it came out, this is the saber that I ain't gonna be doing now. This is the Nexus. It's empty, but I just presented Sith Bunny plate plug, and this one I lightly weathered, and I sanded it down, and I did a matte clear on it to protect it. See it? And this is the countersink that I did on it. Look how nice that came out. Of course, I weathered that too. So here, this is the 12 millimeter switch. This is 12 millimeter. That's the countersink that I did there. And you put it in there. And look how nice that looks. Nice and flush. Sweet. Look how nice that looks, man. Nice countersink. Nice and flush. Can't hardly tell. So like I said, this is the Nexus. Like I said, I did one before for my friend Brian Gomer. If you want to check out the video, it's weathered, shattered, and pretty much the insides are relatively the same. This is gonna be a pico crumble. First time I did the pico crumble was for Brian, and I was pretty impressed with that little board for being economical. It's nice. The dark side pico crumble. It's got a couple of clashes, a couple of swings. And it's gonna have tri-cree, RGB, red, green, blue, RGB, full color change, white illuminated AV switch. Like I said, the Pico Crumble dark side, 18650 lithium ion battery. It's gonna have a Goth 3D chassis from Shapeways, 24 millimeter high bass speaker. I'm probably gonna get like some imitation leather that I have there, weathered a little bit and make it look like real leather. So yeah, I can't wait to get started. Probably gonna get like a little screen on there because where I ordered it, these idiots forgot to send the protective screen there. But you know, anyways, you're supposed to have the screen there. When I got it, it was making a lot of squeaky noise, but I put a little bit of oil grease there, and it's not making that noise anymore. So let me get it back on here. Okay. Let's take this bitch on. 1 second here. Alright, sorry about that. Seems like when I was drilling, when I was doing the countersink, it looks like, and I took out the pommel, it looks like a couple of piece of metal, aluminum fell in there and it was getting inside the threads, but I got that fixed. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing next. So this is the light weathering I did to it, and it might be a little silly, but I really like the countersink. It looks really nice. I don't like that thing sticking up there. So yeah, so stay tuned, and the build is gonna be coming soon. Hopefully maybe this weekend. I think I'll start it out. And if you like, check out my other videos so you can see the work that I've done up to now. If anybody is interested in a build, you know, I'll be honest, I haven't done like a crystal reveal or anything. But if you want a build, like I just said, you know, tri-cree, I can do a recharge port, I can do illuminated AV switch. I can do uh, removable batteries. Like I said, 3D chassis. I can do some nice builds. So if you want something like that, if you're interested, if you either got the hilt or you got the electronics, you want me to get the electronics, hit me up if you're interested, and you know, um, we'll talk about it and see what you like. But you know, yeah. So that's it. The new build is coming up, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and everyone have a nice weekend.